everyone, welcome back. For those of you who are new, I am Melissa, and here we do all things organizing, decorating, cooking, cleaning, momming, all the stuff, so much. But today we are going to be packing for a 7-day trip in a carry-on with a capsule wardrobe. So if that is something that you think would be interesting or helpful to you, then I hope that you will keep watching. Tell me that Daisy has been here without telling me Daisy has been here. Her and her pillows, it's just hysterical. All right, I want to show you really quick kind of my planning process. Let me move these pillows out of the way though, so that you can see something. This is how I plan for my trips. And for me, it just makes sense. You guys know that I am an extremely visual person. And when I can see it all out on paper, it's just a lot more stress-free, and I don't have to worry about forgetting things and running around at the last second and do I have this, do I have that? I can just see it all out in one place and know exactly what I need. So the first thing, let me just show you this, and you guys know that I am a AAA personality. Sometimes I am very over the top when it comes to like organizing and things like that. This is just a blueprint that I like to use for myself. It helps me just kind of know everything that is going on, and again, I can plan accordingly. So I have created this spreadsheet on Canva, and I just go in and modify it for every trip that we take. Everybody gets one, everybody's looks a little bit different, but the over-the-topness, which my family just laughs hysterically at me for, is this right here. And I will put these little icons right there so that everybody knows what the temperature is and what it's supposed to be like, so that they can pack their clothes accordingly. And you know what? It's fine. It brings me joy. They don't have to love it. And it just, I don't know, it warms my soul. So that is that. I just go in, I have the little icon saved, so it takes me literally not even a minute to go in and swap those out. But it just kind of helps me in, you know, planning my outfits and all of that, kind of knowing what we're dealing with. So we are headed to San Diego, and the highest temp is 74. So to me, that will feel like 50. So I'm taking lots of layers, but this is kind of how I go through. And this clothing side is a little bit more for my family members that do not plan their outfits out the way that I do. They just kind of put stuff in there, especially the guys, and it just is what it is. Chloe has a little bit more structure to her planning, and then mine, you will see here in a minute, is way different from that. So that is kind of more for them. But then obviously the socks, the pajamas, the bras, yay for the bras, underwear, things like that, I will fill those out. Over here is all of my toiletries. You'll see under here, dinner, vespers, church. So while we're there, so this is for the hospital. It's the trip that we take every year. And while we are there, there's like an awards dinner, vespers, which is on Friday night. And it's just kind of like bringing in the Sabbath and, you know, fellowship, singing, that type of thing. And then church on Sabbath morning. So those days I will need to have an outfit that is appropriate for those moments, but then also just like a regular day outfit. So that is why that's highlighted. That way I remember to pack those items, or the other people who have this same spreadsheet will remember as well. But then toiletries, over here I have other, so that's like the power cord that I use for my curling iron, because a lot of times there's only one plug-in in the bathroom. So I take a power cord. That way I can plug it in the room, but then stretch the power cord and the curling iron cord over to where the mirror is in the hotel room, because a lot of times there's not one close by to the mirror that I'm trying to use, and so that just eliminates that problem. Lint roller, like my charging things, hat, camera, swimsuit. Chloe and I are kayaking one of the days, and so I need to make sure that I have kind of like some, you know, sports shorts and a cover up or something like that to go over my swimsuit for that. And then this is just all toiletries as well. And then on the back side is the things that I take in my carry-on. So I've got like my personal carry-on here, so wallet, gum, you know, just things like that. And then in the little personals bag, which is still in my carry-on, there's those things. I have an electronics bag you guys have seen, so I've got those. And then this is also part of just the items in the personal carry-on. And I'll show you guys how I put all of this together as I go. And then over here, I just have a preparation list. And the set alarm to check in for flight, that is the times that I fly on Southwest. Otherwise, if I fly with Sam, I don't have to do that because he flies Delta, because he has so many points on that. That's just how he travels. And so I don't need to worry about that this time. But when I do travel by myself for girls trips or MomCon or, you know, whatever the case, then I need to make sure and set my alarm so that I can hopefully get at least in the B herding line. So that's that. Get gas, or cash, sorry, trying to read this through my camera. Charge the electronics, check in for flight. Again, that is a little bit more directed towards Southwest flying. There is a portion through Delta that we still have to check in for, but it's pretty minimal. Let's see, prepare snacks for carry-on, create itinerary. So this can go two ways. For Italy, obviously there was a lot to plan. With this trip, some of it is planned for us, but then we're also able to go off on our own as well. Chloe and I are going to try to hit up a couple of thrift stores while we're there, but then we also want to find some really good places to eat. So that's what that is. And then that way I just have a list of where we want to try out, and we're not just like wasting time trying to figure all of that out at 5 o'clock when we're all hungry and tired from the day and the whole thing. So it's part of that what can I do now to make later easier type of deal. And then in the household category, it's just things like program the thermostat. Obviously we don't need it as cool when we're not here. Schedule rides to and from the airport if necessary. We're getting a rental car, so that's not necessary for this. Sometimes that is for me if I'm like shuttling somewhere because I'm not going to need to drive. There's times when I don't get a rental car at all because we walk everywhere we go. And so it just kind of depends on the trip, obviously. Clear out the refrigerator, freezer, and then freeze what needs to be frozen or what can be frozen while we're gone. That way food's not spoiling. Pause the mail, prep the pool. This is obviously just in the summertime, but we make sure that the chlorine is loaded up and all the things. That way we don't come back to disgusting green water. So that is what this part looks like. And then over here, sorry, I'm like on my knees because I'm trying to avoid that shadow that is created when I hover over my bed. I'll show you, let's see, okay. So it's gonna be easier for me to do it this way. You may get a little bit of a shadow, which I'm sorry for, but I can explain it a lot better when it's separated like this, and I can't really do that when I'm holding the pages. So I go through my binder. Let me grab my binder here that you guys have seen. I've already kind of started laying a couple of things out over here, and way I don't forget them. But I go through my binder and I decide the things that I want to wear. So that's where these little tabs come in that I was talking to you about the other day. Right here are the tabs. So I highlight all of these things, and I'm highlighting, so this is the really cool thing about having a capsule wardrobe, is that literally everything goes together. I can wear anything in this book together and create an entirely different outfit from what is even on these pages. But when I pick all of these outfits, I can swap them in and out to create a different outfit, even, you know, aside from this. So I've got a couple outfits with white pants, I've got a couple outfits with tan pants, and that's what the different colors are. So all of the pink ones are white pants, the blue are tan pants. Let's see, the green, and this is no rhyme or reason, I just grabbed and kind of tabbed them with the same tab so that I could look at that and know, you know, what I had in reference to each color of pants. As you guys can see, I only separate these according to the pants, and then everything else just kind of comes along with that. So I don't have like white shirt or whatever. It's just the color of pants, and then in here are different outfits that fall in line with that. And then red I have tagged for jeans. So once I do that, I go through and I look at all of these and I decide, okay, I don't obviously need to pack all of these outfits, but what am I seeing a common thread of? Is it a lot of white shirts? Is it, you know, a denim shirt? Is it black pants? Is it, you know, whatever the case. And then once I do that, I kind of come down to a few different outfits that I really like. And then I make a spreadsheet of that as well that shows what all can be worn with those. Like I pick out a couple, and it's more so, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this so that it's not super confusing. It's almost like I'm picking out pieces instead of outfits, if that makes sense, because all of my pieces can then create all of these outfits. So we are going to be gone for 7 total days. 2 of those days are travel days, so Sunday to Sunday. And it's always hard to say, especially for me now, like, what am I gonna wanna wear? 74 to me sounds extremely cold for just where my body currently is. So I need to make sure that I have a lot of different layer items where I can just kind of layer up, especially in the evenings, it gets cooler there. I pick all of these different pieces, and then I make a list of what outfits I can create with those pieces. So as you can see, I have got like 3 different outfits down here with tan pants. I am obviously not going to take 3 tan pants. I'm gonna take 1 pair of tan pants. But with that, I can create these different outfits. I've got 2 outfits with white pants, again, just taking 1, black pants, and then jeans. So right now, I only have, outside of like the more dressy stuff that I need to take, I only have 1, 2, 3, I only have 4 pairs of pants. But yet out of those 4 pairs of pants, I can create 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. I can create 10 outfits, and actually 10 outfits because these are my travel outfits that I'm going to wear. And again, you can see it's still a part of the 4-pant blueprint. That's really hard to say. But then also I've got a jacket here, I've got a sweater here. The jacket I'm going to wear in the plane, that way it doesn't take up space in my carry-on, because that's the other thing. All of this is going in a carry-on. And that's what I want to show you is so amazing about the capsule wardrobe, is I'm going to get all of this in my carry-on because I only have a few pieces but it creates all of these outfits. So I need 4 pairs of pants for my daily stuff. I need a blue shirt or a denim shirt, a white shirt, a black shirt, and a white and black tank top, and possibly that little striped tank top. I'm not sure yet. Mine is more like a sweater type of deal, so I'm gonna see if I have space for that. And then I just have this little bodycon dress if I want to wear that with my jacket over here. They have a shirt here, but for me, I'm going to adjust it to a jacket because that's what I'm going to have. So it's just super awesome to be able to pack very few items, but get a lot of use out of them, because there's gonna be days where I'm like, okay, well, I was going to wear this, but 74 feels a lot warmer than I thought it was. And so I'm gonna kind of switch it up to do this, you know, or whatever. Or I'm freezing to death and I need a sweater type of deal. I am only taking 2 bags, a brown crossbody and a black crossbody. And then for my shoes, I'm taking 2 or 3 pairs of shoes. So again, very, very minimal, but I never have to worry if I have enough to wear or if I have the appropriate outfits. And the last thing that I want to do is have to go and buy something because I wasn't prepared in the beginning. So that is my clothing setup. The other thing that helps me tremendously is I try on all of these outfits in the beginning. So when I'm packing, I try all these outfits on if I haven't worn them in the past and know exactly, you know, what it's gonna look like. But I will try these on, make sure that everything that I'm picking out looks good, because I have more than, you know, 1 pair of black pants, and so I want to make sure that I pick the appropriate black pant to be able to go with both of these different styles. I want to make sure that I have the right white pair of pants to accommodate these 2 things, and tan and denim. I for sure will, you know, put these things on as well, the Vespers Church and the awards dinner outfit, just to make sure that everything kind of flows accordingly. But again, the last thing that I want to happen is to get in a hotel room and put something on that I thought went together, and now I'm in front of the mirror and not loving at all what is going on. And I don't have another option. Well, I have 2 options. I can wear what I have and hate it, or go and spend money to try to find something else, and you don't always have the time to do that, and I don't want to spend the money to do that. So again, just a little tip, try your outfits on before you go so that you know exactly what you have and how it's going to fit. A lot of times people will just buy things from the store or Amazon before they go, throw it in their bag, not even try it on, get to their destination and be like, oh, what on earth is this? So that's probably my one huge tip out of all of this, is try on your outfits. So this is my blueprint that I am going off of today. And then what I am going to do in here is just go through all of my clothes here and just pick what I need based on this. So I know I need some white pants, some tan pants, some black pants, and I mean, it's just so easy. Like, I know you guys think that this takes forever, but it really doesn't if you have the outfit binder. That will just save you so much time and effort in so many different areas of your life. And I cannot say enough about it. I am so glad that I did it. You guys know I have the one for fall and winter as well. And it just makes life a lot easier in so many areas, but especially packing. So I'm going to put all of these outfits together. Well, not all of them, but the pieces anyway. And then I'm going to try them on, and then we will meet back up and see how I put it into my carry-on.
I've been cynical, oh so cynical. Never thought somebody could save me from another fall, from another scar. But I'm all healed up, standing steady. see colors, it was all in gray. Till you showed me every shade. Now I feel like summer on a rainy day, like there's nothing left in my way. So if I ever lose my mind, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. And if my world comes crashing down, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. Yeah, you shine like a ray of light, cutting darkness out of my life. I'm alright again, like a child again. Now the universe is a wonder. I don't care where we go, don't care what we do, as long as you're with me and I'm with you. I couldn't see colors, it was all in gray. Till you showed me every shade. Now I feel like summer on a rainy day, like there's nothing left in my way. So if I ever lose my mind, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. And if my world comes crashing down, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. Yeah, you shine like a ray of light, cutting darkness out of my life. I don't care where we go, I don't care what we do, just as long as I'm right there beside you. I won't ever let go, I won't ever be cruel, like the world was to me before I found you. So if I ever lose my mind, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. And if my world comes crashing down, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining.
We went head first into the fire, watched the flames rise higher, love. We were burning so damn bright, just like a shooting star turns into dust. All the fighting, all the crying, reality caught up with us. We went head first into the fire, until we crashed and burned. No, I wasn't the one, but I gave it all I've got. When all is said and done, when all is said and done, we went head first into the waves. We were right there in the eye of the storm. When I look back, I see it clear. I tried but couldn't give you more. You were a great one at the wrong time. I could never give you what you need and deserve. We went head first into the waves, until we crashed and burned. got too close to the sun. Maybe in another life we could have worked it out, but we got too close to the sun. When all is said and done, when all is said and done, when all is said and done, when all is said and done.
I was at the wrong place at the right time. 'Cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing under the night sky when you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder, love a little louder, love a little louder. We went to a small bar with neon lights, talked about everything that was on our minds. Talking to you gave me butterflies. Then you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder, love a little louder, love a little louder, love a little louder, love a little louder, love out loud, love out loud, love out loud, love out loud. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder, love a little louder, love a little louder, love a little louder, love a little louder, love a little louder. Trees aren't green, the ocean is gray, sky is a vague blue, come my way. My room is a mess, it could use a hand. My favorite TV shows are capturing. I know I must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise, I think I let it slide. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know I can't make it through. Every night it's the same, I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone now. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems.
to go in my suitcase. You can see my suitcase right there. It is just a carry-on. You guys saw this in my last Pack With Me video where Chloe and I went to Tennessee. And I love this thing. I got it on Walmart.com and it is just so, so great. But here is all of what we have to fit in there. And I'm going to show you how I do that with compression bags and all of that. This over here is not going in my suitcase because this is what I'm wearing on the plane. You guys saw me try on a white top with this. I actually decided to swap it out for the taupe color just in case something were to spill or, you know, who knows what could happen on an airplane. But since I'm wearing it with other items during the week, I really did not want to run the risk of something spilling on it and then I wouldn't be able to wear it like I had planned. Whereas if I wear it on the way back, it doesn't really matter if I spill on it. So that's what I'm doing. I'll wear it on the way back, but I will wear this taupe shirt on the way there. And that way I can avoid a crisis. Also, I always travel in the airplane with my biggest items. So for instance, I am going to wear my jean jacket because it's just big and bulky. And I'm going to also wear my chunkier shoes. They're not, I mean, they're still pretty small, but between these and my other sandals, they are the bigger of the two. So I'm going to be wearing those, and then on the way back, I will wear my big sweater because again, it is one of my chunkier items, and that way I don't have to worry about then also fitting that into my suitcase as well. So I am going to get out my compression bags, and where did I put the... And I have all of these things linked on my Amazon storefront, but you can also see them in the video of Chloe and I going to Tennessee as well. So I've got these here. I'm going to put these clothes in there, and then I will show you how much smaller they become once they are compressed. So here is one last look of what they look like. And now you can see that they look like this. This compression cube has all of my pants in it. And as you can see, it's obviously much smaller than what it was before. I wanted to show you exactly how these work in case you're not familiar with compression cubes. This cube has all of my shirts in it, and also this one over here has 2 belts in it, and this one has 1. So you're also able to kind of tuck things in as well, even if they're not clothing. So the first thing that you do is you fill the cube just like this with whatever you want to put in there, and then you zip it up all the way around. And then second, you zip up the second zipper. So first you zip up the yellow zipper, then you zip up the brown zipper, or you know, whatever the case is with your cube. And the brown zipper in this case is what compresses everything so much smaller to be able to look like this. So that's how this can go from this to this. And then I'm going to go ahead and just tuck them into my suitcase over here, and I'll show you what that looks like. And it fits in here just like this. So this one has a little zipper flap right here, and this one does not. So on this side, I obviously have just the one compression cube, but I wanted to show you a little trick in how I pack my shoes and make sure that they fit and all of that. So when you are packing, you'll notice on the side that has the little handle there, there are ridges in here. You can see them right here. And so this kind of dips down, and you've got some section right here where you can actually kind of stuff things into and still make it level with what is over here. So as you can see, I have stuffed my shoes into this area here, and that way it just kind of levels it all out. And now I am able to kind of tuck things in and around under there if I need to. I still need to pack my toiletries, my curling iron, and this sweater will just lay over the top of whichever side, zipping it up. But then when you close it, it is good to go because everything is flat and tucked away so that it doesn't hinder the closure of the suitcase. And obviously you could use the expander zipper as well if you needed to, but I don't think that that is going to be the case. Coming back, maybe, but going, no. So the items that I still have left that I will show you in part 2 of this video are all of my toiletries, my curling iron, just different things like that will just kind of go in the little crevice areas that remain. All right, friends, I hope that you enjoyed part 1 of this video, and I hope that it has given you a lot of inspiration in your packing and just how to simplify it and make it less stressful for you, but still have literally everything that you would need. Stay tuned for part 2, which will be posting tomorrow, and that is full of all the ideas to pack your toiletries and just kind of your miscellaneous stuff that just takes up space. But I have you covered because I have easy ways to do that. If you are not following over on Instagram, jump over there. You can find me over there. I am just a little bit more active versus here where these are all just edited and posted. Over there, it's easier for me to chat with you and talk back and forth. You see a little bit more of just my daily life, and you'll be able to follow along on this trip once we're there. All right, friends, until next time, be intentional about what is important and necessary and eliminate all of the rest. I will see you next time, which is tomorrow. Bye-bye.